Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. Now, when we left off, we had just, well, kind of wrapped things up relatively nicely on Corellia. We're still here, however, but we now have a new mission, which is to retake Guardian Hold 4. And that requires us to disable some sensors. Now, as you can see, I've already done 4 of them. They've actually been relatively easy. I just have to kill some of these random groups here. Nothing too difficult so far, and that's it. There we go. Okay, well, I thought there might be a cutscene, so that's why I decided to start here, but apparently not. So I am now in the middle of Axial Park, more specifically Archival Square, and I now need to be at Backvillain Hall. Okay, well, that should be okay, I guess. I mean, yes. I'm still kind of a bit weirded out by the fact that CO is the main problem, and I'm actually unsure if we're going to be able to do anything to save him, so to speak, from the... see, it's not even corruption. I suppose conditioning? I suppose it is more conditioning than it is corruption, so... yeah, hopefully we're going to be able to do that. If not, then that's going to be pretty sad, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to have to kill... oh, hello, Voss Commandos. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I'm going to have to kill 15 Imperial forces. A forced bonus mission, everyone. How dare they? How dare they? I'm actually having a bit of a hard time believing that I needed to kill basically everything in this one area here. I mean, you can't see your target? It literally said that when I was standing here.
But the security grid has collapsed. The main door's open. You should be able to make it inside.
Oh, thank you very much, Ty Corden. But yes, as I was saying, I was standing right here, yes? So this small shrub here was saying, you can't see your target, when my target was standing right here. Yes, okay, Duran. Apparently he is some sort of botanist and does not want to damage the plants in any way. Well, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all if you have your reasons, but I would very much like it if you would bend your force powers around them, perhaps.
You trespass, Jedi. Guardian Hold 4 now belongs to the Emperor.
Whoever you're supposed to be, you're in my way.
We are the Imperial Guard, the Emperor's chosen. We live and die as he commands. And his first son will secure our victory. I see your weaknesses, Jedi, and how to shatter you.
A true Jedi knows how to bend, and so can never be broken.
Empty words are no defense against us. You will never reach the honored daughter. One by one, your Republic fellows will turn. All is lost, Jedi.
What? Okay, so apparently there's an honored daughter? I have no idea what he's talking about. I am being pushed around like nothing else, but at least we have some Voss medical specialists and things like that to help us out. Are they going to heal us? Because if not, then we might be in trouble, because I don't have any healing ability. Well, I kind of do, but I'm not really, you know, very well versed in using it. Anyway, doesn't seem like we're gonna have too much difficulty, and hopefully that Voss will not die. Ooh, that was close. That was very, very close. Okay, gonna stun this guy at the end. There we go. And that seems good, right? That seems absolutely fine. So, honored daughter? Who's the honored? That's the next child of the Emperor that we have to deal with, I assume. Alright, so we're just around the corner from the place where we need to be, and I find it rather amusing. I thought I would make a small observation here, because, I mean, just, do you see this? Imperial Guard Cannoneer. Now, I don't know about you, but does the Emperor condone using, like, actual cannons? I mean, are they not force sensitive? I would have assumed that the Emperor's guards themselves would be force sensitive, but am I wrong? Am I wrong about that? I don't think so somehow. I've always seen them use, you know, lightsabers and things in previous incarnations, and now they're using some weird vibro stick thing that looks like a branch from a tree. I don't even know. Sometimes they make some very weird decisions, and by they I mean BioWare, because I don't even know why that would be. I mean, surely that's not... Is that not... surely that's not canon. Canon? Oh, yeah, cannoneers are not canon. Ooh, yeah, no, I have no idea.
My brother said you'd be persistent, but I was almost hoping we'd meet.
Pardon my forwardness to a daughter of the Emperor, but you should not risk yourself.
But General, a chance to speak with the SWTOR himself. You were actually mentored by the first son.
My mentor was Master Sio Bakarn, a Jedi Master and a force for good.
And your first son had nothing to do with it.
You have to accept new loyalties as they come. Look at me. I was some nobody Republic corporal until the Emperor's voice called me. I was reborn. Guardian Hold 4 seemed like such a paltry gift in return.
If you truly wish to learn, the path of a Jedi remains open.
You want me to betray my new family? I know what would please my brother. Seeing you humbled. There's so much I could still learn from you. Especially if I leave you alive.
Oh, okay, well, that's apparently the honored daughter that they were speaking about, so that's perfectly fine, but what's up with the troopers in this particular area? I mean, yes, okay, they are fighting, I guess that makes sense, yeah, they are fighting on Corellia, and a lot of troopers would be called to this particular fight, so, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, well, anyway, hopefully we'll be able to turn her, or not, Nadia, no, did you, okay, yeah, she just sliced her in half, basically. Well, that's to be expected. I don't think they got on.
Let's discuss terms, gentlemen.
Position secure. Pick trustworthy guards. Security grids being fixed.
The Imperial Guard will soon return. You can't survive another onslaught.
You're now prisoners of the Republic. Ask yourselves, will the first son risk leaving you alive?
We're prepared to be reasonable, Jedi.
What are you doing?
Marion, he has just defeated Imperial Guardsmen and a child of the Emperor. Think. We don't know where the first son is, but there's a government bunker below Capital Square that's been transmitting our orders. The Republic calls it Guardian Hold 1.
The Sith will crush you for this, Gran.
After the Corellian government betrayed their people, the consequences of a Republic victory will be preying on their minds. So, with 2 Guardian Holds reclaimed, Corellia's key officials will be hiding in Guardian Hold 1. The first son has likely joined them.
Your assistance will not go unrewarded, General.
We must be sure. A commando will see.
Another of us dead because of you. It's tragic. Both Daresh's loss and your failure. Your ruthlessness couldn't stop your troops from dying. However do you hope to win this war?
The first son does not speak for you, Master. Your mind is your own. Use it.
You do the Jedi credit. You must fight, and I will...
Be silent. Dozens of my brothers and sisters still lie in wait. Even the best hunter's arrow only strikes once. You are going to your death.
You are reaching him, Jedi. Whatever nonsense the first son says.
Leave these generals for the Republic. Got Guardian Hold 1 to handle.
I think what Theron says is actually extremely true. We are actually reaching Master Sio, and maybe all of the children, quote-unquote, that we encounter along the way are preparing us for our final, encounter, for our final, shall we say, confrontation, there we go, with Master Sio, and hopefully that's also then going to mean that we will have a much greater opportunity in hopefully turning him back to our side, or maybe having some sort of peaceful resolution, because I don't want to kill him. I personally feel like he's a cool character, and he's not annoying, is he? He's not annoying at all, and I think it would be kind of a shame to eliminate him.
Capital Square has Republic and Imperial soldiers, all fighting. No Guardian Hold 1. A Republic checkpoint is close. They may help. I send the position to everyone.
Ah, okay, so was the general saying correct information then, or no? I don't think so. Somehow he said that was where the commando told us he was at. But if I could actually speak, then that would be fantastic. Okay, well, there's a bit of a deep breath. So let me just try that sentence again, shall I? Yeah. So the general told us that's where Guardian Hold 1 was, and it doesn't appear to be in that location. So apparently he was lying. Maybe I should have gone back there and thrown a pebble in his face or something. Sergeant Rossiker, you say? Oh, well, it seems like he's in here. And I remember this place from, I think, the Trooper and I think the Smuggler as well. I think they all come here eventually.
Are you in charge here, Sergeant? I need to find a bunker called Guardian Hold 1. Corellian officials may be hiding there.
Oh? Yes, sir. Sergeant Rossiker, Republic Operations. You said a Guardian Hold, sir? If there's some escape route nearby, we should have been told.
I was hoping you'd have some idea where to look.
No, sir, I don't. And it's too dangerous to send anyone scouting. Do you have any more details on Guardian Hold 1, sir? We're not a combat unit, but we do have resources.
Imperial officers have been receiving transmissions from inside that bunker.
So the Guardian Hold isn't entirely sealed. They're in contact with the surface. Right. Any signal from inside would be scrambled, and they'll have the best equipment on the market. But our array could reconstruct it.
A military-grade communications array should track the signal in short order.
Ordinarily, yes. We just link to the communication points around Capitol Square. Sir. Those points monitor and boost comm signals. But the Imperials captured them all yesterday. No one can get near them.
I have an entire reserve force to devote to this matter.
Pardon me, sir, but you'll definitely need them. There's reports that the Imperial Guard are on watch, and there's Sith with them. The Empire knows those communication points are valuable. It'll be a bloodbath.
I will destroy them all.
I hope you're right, sir. Some of the comm points are on rooftops. It'd take too long for one person to fight up to them. Even you, sir.
Have enough Eshka for rooftop points. You take the rest.
Sir, when you've retaken the communication points, just switch them to this channel. A few seconds will be enough. We'll do the rest, though I'm afraid the hard part is up to you. Please be careful.
Alright, okay, so I think, well, I suppose that is a thing, isn't it? Because we know where all of the Guardian Holds are, don't we? I mean, why don't we know where Guardian Hold 1 is? Because we technically are the Republic, and technically we did have control over them, but if we didn't know where they were, then the guy that we just spoke to, Sergeant Rossiker, he actually told us that Guardian Hold 1 is underneath the ground, because he literally said, yes, oh, they've been sending signals to the surface? So that obviously means that Guardian Hold 1 is underneath, or underground. And so if we didn't... I mean, that's the thing. I'm a bit puzzled by this. Is it just me? Am I just confused? Because we seem to know where the other Guardian Holds were, but maybe Guardian Hold 1 was more of a secret or something, and people don't actually know about it that much? Well... a little bit weird that we didn't actually know the location of Guardian Hold 1 anyway, because we would have been able to get there already, but is there... I think I'm missing something in the story, to be honest. I'm gonna stop embarrassing myself, and I guess I'm just gonna reprogram some of these and fight some combat droids and all that stuff. Alright, so this seems to be the final one, and we have a holo communicator core. Well, thankfully that is the case, because I was not really wanting to run to another base to speak to someone for 2 seconds.
Sergeant Rossiker reporting. We're triangulating Guardian Hold 1 now, sir. Please stand by. Come on. Yes. Gaia, sir, this is our best estimate of the entrance within a few meters. And I'd recommend getting inside ASAP. Our reports on that zone look like trouble.
Nothing worthwhile is ever easy.
Looks like the Imperials are trying to barricade Guardian Hold 1, sir. I'm sorry, there's nothing else I can do.
You and your men have already been very helpful, Sergeant.
We all appreciate that, sir. Good luck. Sergeant Rossiker signing off.
And I won't have to force choke you through this hollow communicator call. Yes, it's quite amusing how the Sith do that sometimes, isn't it? But there is the location. We do have the location now, and I find it... Yeah, I do believe I was correct in assuming that we had no idea where Guardian Hold 1 was. Why did we not know? Well, that's anyone's guess. It must have been... what's his name? General Vasuthra. Yes, it must have been General Vasuthra's idea to create these things. Well, technically it was actually CEO's, I believe, but I'm pretty sure General Vasuthra had a hand in this because, well, if you've seen... What is it now? General Vasuthra is in what story? The Jedi Knight story, I think? I think he's in the Jedi Knight story. Yeah, I think so. But anyway, he is terrible. He literally authorizes the worst plans in the history of anything, and then it's just like, oh, well, I didn't know that was going to happen. You're going to have to fix my mess. And that's exactly how it goes for some of the time, anyway. And yeah, so not particularly happy about that, considering we don't even know where Guardian Hold 1 was initially. I mean, I still don't understand how that's even possible, considering the Republic authorized this kind of thing to happen. But I suppose, did they authorize it, or was it just the Jedi / the Children of the Emperor actually doing that on their own bat, as it were? So that might actually be the reason. But anyway, I think that will be it for this episode. Next time we're going to be infiltrating Guardian Hold 1 and seeing what's inside. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.